After the fight against Broly, everything seemed to go normally on Earth. Goku and Vegeta was training hard as usual. At one point, Grand Priest would appear before them when he appeared in a portal. But if he is the Supreme Priest, Goku noted astonished, I haven't heard from you for a long time. Grand Priest said, It's a pleasure to see you. How can we help you? Goku inquired. Zeno-sama has told me that you have greatly increased your powers, and I would like to see a demonstration, Grand Priest said. Did you hear that, Vegeta? We will have an exhibition fight, Goku noted with emotion. Can I ask the reason for the fight? Vegeta inquired. Zeno-sama just wants to know how far the mortals can go compared to the gods, Grand Priest said. I have the feeling that something very bad is going to happen, Vegeta thought. Vegeta would observe Goku carefully. He looked excited. I hope he doesn't mess up, Vegeta thought. Well, when will it be? Goku inquired. Now, Grand Priest said in applause. Out of nowhere, Goku and Vegeta was on the platform where the power tournament had been held. At what moment? Goku noted surprised as he watched everywhere. Everyone is here, Vegeta noted. The gods of destruction, Kaioshins, and angels was present. It seems that they already had this planned from before, Vegeta noted. Oh yes, we planned it more than 10 minutes ago. Sorry for not notifying you in time, Grand Priest said. Hello, Beerus. Hello, Whis. Goku would greet the stands to recognize them. Damn, I hope he doesn't do any nonsense, Beerus remarked in a low voice. For some reason, the weather was tense. It seemed that the exhibition fight was more serious than it seemed. Any rule? Goku inquired. Just one. They must fight seriously. They have to give their best effort, as if their life depended on it, Grand Priest asked. The great Zeno-sama requires seeing two beings like you giving it all, and compare them from the power tournament. Very good, I'm ready, Goku noted when transforming into Super Saiyan Blue. I am too, Vegeta noted when transforming into him too. Goku and Vegeta would start fighting hand in hand. Both gave their best. The gods were amazed. They feared the power that two mortals could have. It can't be that those two mortals have that power, Kitella noted. Both Zeno-samas were excited. They loved to see the fight. They are stronger than before, both Zeno-samas remarked. Apparently, they have trained since the power tournament, Grand Priest would appreciate. If only the gods followed that example. The gods was terrified, especially the gods of destruction. It can't be. They're just overshadowing us, Beerus remarked, terrified. Beerus, this is your fault, Champa noted. Actually, it's your fault, Bottas noted. What are you talking about? Champa inquired. Bottas is right. Most of you, since you assumed as the gods of destruction, you believed that you wouldn't need more power to have the Hawkeye to destroy, Whis noted. If Goku and Vegeta proposed to destroy them, he would do it with the 12. Goku and Vegeta would keep fighting for several minutes. Not only did they show their great power, also a good resistance. How long have you been fighting? One of the Zeno-samas questioned. About 17 minutes and 53 seconds approximately, Grand Priest would answer. Goku and Vegeta looked agitated, but even so, they hadn't lost their transformations. At one point, they would attack each other with a fist blow. Both blows would hit each other, causing a great stir. A gust of air would reach the gods as a result of that attack. "This is going wrong. This is going wrong," Beerus remarked, terrified. Goku and Vegeta would attack again, but Grand Priest would stand in the middle. Grand Priest had stopped the attack of each of them with just the tip of his finger. "What's going on?" Goku inquired. "It's enough," Grand Priest said. Goku and Vegeta would return to their base form. The fight had been too long. "Zeno-sama is very pleased with you," Grand Priest said. "You have shown how extraordinary mortals can be." "Wow, thank you very much," Goku noted, something ashamed. "As for the gods," Grand Priest said seriously, "the gods was very terrified. They knew perfectly well that the fight between Goku and Vegeta had overshadowed them. Zeno-sama is very disappointed with you, and he is considering changing the gods." Grand Priest said. "Change us?" Beerus remarked. "Yes, even if they are not afraid, he is only considering it. Everything can be remedied if they start training and do not allow the mortals to surpass them," Grand Priest said. "A clear example is the Universe 11. "Me?" Bermuda, terrified, said. "It means that Jiren is stronger than you and everyone knows it," Margarita remarked. Bermuda did not know where to get involved. He was in trouble. Mr. Bermuda was aware that Jiren was stronger than him. Even so, he felt proud of that. "That is not the best example," Grand Priest said. "I'm sorry. I promise to train again," Bermuda remarked when making a reverence. "Don't worry. Luckily, you have a successor," Grand Priest said. "Does that mean what?" Bermuda, terrified, said. "That he will be replaced by Toppo," Grand Priest said. A mysterious woman would appear behind both Zeno-samas. Everyone was terrified by his surprising entrance. Zeno-sama's guardians were on guard since they did not know who she was. "Who is that woman who dares to approach Zeno-sama in that way?" Beerus remarked. Whis was perplexed. Like all the angels, only they knew who it was. "She is," Whis, terrified, said. Fear did not let him speak. "Who?" Beerus, impatient, asked. "Mommy!" both Zeno-samas remarked. "Mommy!" Goku noted, surprised. Grand Priest did not know how to react. Even he was uncomfortable. "Mr. Aigwa, so many years have passed," Grand Priest said when making a reverence. "How are these the mortals that threaten the gods?" Aigwa said. "Hey, we do not threaten anyone," Goku noted without measuring his words. "Mr. Goku!" Grand Priest, terrified, said. Aigwa would observe Goku. A small flash of light would come out of his eyes. Goku from one moment to another would fall to the ground. "What is this?" Goku inquired. Goku would start screaming. The gravity on him would increase too much. He could not move a single centimeter. If he can defeat Kakarot in that way, it means that his power is overwhelming, Vegeta thought. Even Grand Priest himself seems to be afraid of him. "Son, I know you do a good job, but do you think it is appropriate to forgive Bermuda for this? It would not be a good example," Aigwa said. "You're right," both Zeno-samas remarked. Both Zeno-samas would raise their hand. Bermuda would disappear without warning. Grand Priest would do anything to get rid of the discomfort. "Margarita, it was better for you to look for Satopo to be the new god of destruction," Grand Priest said. "I'll do it," Margarita remarked. Aigwa would observe all the gods. Her presence transmitted more fear than Zeno-sama himself. Each of the gods would make a reverence to know how important she was. "It was better if you introduce me. I'm Aigwa, Zeno-sama's mother," Aigwa said. Aigwa would stop her attack on Goku. He could rest. "A little more, and I thought I was dying," Goku noted, relieved. "My son has been a good king of all, but sometimes I just give him advice. A mother always knows how to advise her son," Aigwa said. "I was just passing by. I found out that the mortals were surpassing the gods of destruction, and that is something unforgivable. Well, they will be stronger or I will disappear," Zeno-sama remarked. "Damn, I thought Aigwa would never come back."
Grand Priest thought tense. Aigwa would observe Grand Priest seriously. There did not seem to be a good relationship between the two. After a few minutes, Goku and Vegeta would return to Earth. "Wow, that did scare me," Goku noted. "It seems that woman terrifies even Grand Priest, and she barely kills you for not closing your damn mouth," Vegeta noted. "I know," Goku noted. "Kakarot, if that woman terrifies even Grand Priest, I do not think it is convenient to take it lightly," Vegeta noted. "I know. Let's go to the Room of Time. Let's train in secret," Goku noted. "If it is dangerous, the only thing we can do is strengthen ourselves."
Hours later, Goku and Vegeta would arrive at the Room of Time. Dende would facilitate access to them, although hours later, Aigwa would arrive at the temple of Kami-sama. "Hey, who are you?" Dende questioned. Aigwa would observe Dende. He would fall unconscious as if by magic. "So this is the Room of Time," Aigwa said. Aigwa smiled. He had a plan in mind. Aigwa would knock on the door of the Room of Time, and it would disappear. Goku and Vegeta was locked in the Room of Time. "With this, everything will turn out as I planned," Aigwa wondered. On the planet of Beerus, the god of destruction was terrified to know the existence of the mother of Zeno-sama. "Since I had never heard of her, I do not understand. Why did I never know about her?" Beerus questioned. "Join me for a moment," Whis noted. Whis would create a portal. He would enter with Beerus to a strange dimension ruled by emptiness. "Why are you bringing me here?" Beerus questioned. "Aigwa has eyes and ears everywhere. Pay attention to what I will say," Whis noted. "Aigwa, the mother of Zeno-sama, is a supreme goddess, but she is certainly not stronger than us, much less than my father or Zeno-sama. So why are you so afraid of her? Even the supreme priest was uncomfortable with her presence," Beerus remarked, confused. "Because of Zeno-sama," Whis would answer. "Aigwa is the person who can dominate him at will. In a way, Zeno-sama is above her, but he still sees her as his mother. He would do anything for her. In addition, Aigwa is very influential in him. He knows how to manipulate him to perfection. So it's more scary than Zeno-sama," Beerus remarked, confused. "That's right, especially because he hates us," Whis noted. "What?" Beerus cried out, terrified. "Aigwa hates every god who has power. She believes that only her son must rule. Only there is a problem. Zeno-sama is very weak, and he prefers to play before controlling the 12 universes, Whis noted. She had disappeared before each of the gods of current destruction assumed her position, more or less when Kuz was born. I do not understand. What is he doing here now if he was out for so long? Beerus questioned. I'm not sure, but it must not be good. And I'll tell you something else that must be clear, Whis noted when making an announcement. The ability of Zeno-sama to disappear everything is transferable, and it is not learned. What do you mean? Beerus questioned. Aigwa used to be the one who possessed that power, but for some reason he gave it to Zeno-sama, and he refused to return it when she claimed it, Whis noted. As you well know, nothing or no one can face someone who can disappear with just thinking about it. That's why Aigwa must now want to convince Zeno-sama to return her power. So we'll have to be careful, because if that happens, we'll be finished, Whis warned. So what do we do? Beerus questioned. For now, she must train and become stronger, because if Zeno-sama sees that mortals become stronger than their gods, she will consider that her mother was right, and may she decide to return her power, Whis noted. Aigwa would return to Zeno-sama's palace. She was attentive to her son. By locking those two in the room of time, it will make them become much stronger than the gods of destruction, Aigwa wondered. With this, my son will destroy the gods of destruction, and he will realize that I am right. My plan is coming out perfectly, Aigwa said. Zeno-sama's mother smiled in an evil way, seeing how her plans were going perfectly. Within the room of time, a whole year would pass. Goku and Vegeta was ready to leave, but they would discover that there was no door to get out of there. Vegeta, what's going on? Goku inquired, terrified. The door is not, Vegeta noted. I realize that, but I mean why? Goku noted. I cannot find another way out. Goku and Vegeta was thoughtful for a moment. Do you think this has to do with Aigwa? Goku inquired. They locked us up. They possibly destroyed the door from the outside, Vegeta noted. If someone wanted to eliminate us, I would do it another way. But locking us here is to do us a favor, or not, Goku noted. Remember that we agreed to train in secret, make us stronger by Aigwa, but without saying it or showing it, so that the gods do not disappear. If we stay here for 10 years, it was 10 days out, Vegeta noted. If someone locked us up, he wants us to be very strong. It's a good way to get rid of the gods, Goku noted. Are you thinking the same as me? Of course, there is no doubt, Vegeta noted. That damned Frieza, Goku noted. Surely he found out everything, and he locked us up to get rid of Beerus, Vegeta noted. Now what worries me is what happened to Dende. He could get us out of here, Goku noted. In the Kami-sama temple, Dende was fulfilling his functions normally. Despite having spent a whole day, he did not remember anything that Goku and Vegeta was inside the room of time, since Aigwa had erased those memories. Dende, at one point, would go through the temple, and when he got to the room of time, he would realize that the door was not there. It cannot be. The door is not there, Dende remarked, amazed. I have to find out what is going on. Dende would leave the temple. He would try to call Piccolo to help him investigate. But once out, he would not remember anything. What was he going to do? Dende questioned. Well, if you forget it, it's because it's not important. Both of us was playing together. While they were distracted, Grand Priest was watching them. Aigwa would appear behind Grand Priest. How are you, Daishi? Aigwa said in a strange way. Madam Aigwa, what a surprise that you are still here.
Grand Priest would answer cordially.
"How dare you call me that way?" Grand Priest asked annoyingly. "No matter how many years pass, my son is still a child," Iguessa said. And now he brought his version of another timeline. "They look so cute. It's a little more work, but they understand each other," Grand Priest said. "I imagine you won't be upset with me." "For your wife," Iguessa said. Grand Priest would squeeze his fist to contain his emotions. "No, that has been in the past," Grand Priest said courteously. "I just wanted to make sure of that. I don't want you to have a bad image of me," Iguessa said. "Zenozama blindly trusts you. You are his rightful master after all." "Sure, as it should be. If he didn't trust me, he couldn't take this position," Grand Priest said. "Sometimes I wonder, who would he trust more, his mother or his right hand?" Iguessa asked in a challenging tone. "I have to be prudent. He's probably looking for my reaction," Grand Priest thought. "With your permission, I have things to do," Grand Priest said and disappear. Grand Priest would reach the planet of Beerus. "I had a warning for Whis. Whis, I hope you are aware of Iguessa's presence," Grand Priest said. "Of course, Father. I already talked to Beerus about her, since I didn't know her," Whis noted. "Hey, Whis, you didn't make my bed," Beerus remarked, mocking when entering the room where Whis and Grand Priest were. "Supreme Priest," Beerus remarked to recognize Grand Priest. "Don't tell me you have to make her bed," Grand Priest said. "It was supposed to be a secret. Beerus is very lazy to do it when he is sleepy," Whis would laugh. Grand Priest would throw a murderous look at Beerus. The god of destruction would make a reverence. He was terrified. "I'm sorry, it won't happen again," Beerus remarked, scared. "Remember the warning you received from Zenozama," Grand Priest said, slightly raising the tone of his voice. "Let's train." "Of course, I'll do it right now," Beerus remarked. Grand Priest was face to face with Beerus in an instant. He would hold him by the ear with force, causing him great pain. "I think it wasn't clear. I want him to train. I want him to be stronger. I want him to be able to face me and resist a blow without dying," Grand Priest said, about to lose his mind. "They are gods. They have to be the most powerful beings and not let the mortals overcome them," Grand Priest said, while his eyes were reddening. "I got it," Beerus remarked, in pain. Grand Priest would smile and release Beerus's ear. "How sorry I am. I don't measure my strength," Grand Priest would smile gently. Grand Priest would begin to travel the 12 universes, personally warning each god of destruction the importance of being stronger without telling them directly that the problem was Aigua. Grand Priest would remember part of his past about his wife and what happened to Aigua. "That damn girl killed my wife. Gus wasn't even born. I promised to put that situation aside for the good of the two universes, Grand Priest thought. I can't let him recover Zeno-sama's ability, or everything will be over. Beerus was training with Whis. He had taken the warning quite seriously. Wow, I see him more motivated than usual, Whis noted. I don't want to have problems with the Supreme Priest, Beerus remarked. Beerus would attack Whis with everything. He would launch several consecutive attacks. The angel only limited himself to evading his attacks. He still lacks speed. If he continues at that pace, Goku and Vegeta will surpass him, Whis noted in a mocking tone. Beerus would get serious about the comment. He would start fighting with more intensity. Beerus's fist would pierce the angel's cheek. Whis was surprised. Surprising? Whis noted. Whis would disappear before Beerus's eyes. He would reappear behind him and knock him down with a blow to the neck. Beerus was thrown to the ground. He was passed out. Wow, at least he regained his fighting spirit, Whis noted. Grand Priest would reach Beerus's planet. Father, there are many visits in a short time, Whis noted. Let's say I'm supervising the gods in person, Grand Priest said. How is Beerus's training going? Grand Priest asked. Whis would point to Beerus on the ground. Grand Priest would see him unconscious. Well, better than it looks, Whis noted. He has awakened his fighting spirit. Now he has a motivation to be stronger. Of course, it is not to die. Of the gods of destruction, it is the one I trust the most to become strong, Grand Priest said. So I hope he makes his best effort. Aigwa was with both of Asonema. She tried to persuade him to understand that his gods were useless. Son, you must get rid of the gods. They are not useful to you, Aigwa said. But Mom, they do the work. I supervise them, and we are all happy, Zeno-sama remarked. The job of controlling everything must be yours, not of others. I have taught you, Aigwa said. But now I am in charge. Let me do things my way, Zeno-sama remarked. Remember that a long time ago you gave up your position and trusted me. Everything is fine for now. But the mortals reach the gods. Son, I want the best for you. But don't you think your methods are not the best? Aigwa asked. The gods of destruction promised to become stronger. If the mortals overcome them, I will disappear them, Zeno-sama remarked. I only have a mortal named Jiren in Universe 11, who is stronger than his current god of destruction, which is Toppo. Toppo promised to become stronger. He has time to do it. If he doesn't, I'll erase him. Son, what about Goku and Vegeta? Aigwa asked. They do not reach the power of Beerus, Zeno-sama would answer, for now. But if one day they became stronger than Beerus, and even stronger than all the gods of destruction, what would happen? Aigwa asked. Zeno-sama seemed to be thoughtful. She would not answer yet. I know you are very intelligent, and you will make the right decision, Aigwa said. Do you think you can rule better than me? Zeno-sama questioned. Aigwa would get uncomfortable, even if it were her own mother. I did not say that. I just said that the best thing is that you do your homework for yourself without delegating responsibility, Aigwa said. When one does things alone, he does them better. But I don't want to do it all. It's boring, Zeno-sama remarked. We will do this. If mortals surpass the gods, I will disappear them all,
and I will give you the charge to work for yourself." "Excellent," Aigwa wondered. "Oh, son, do you think it's the best?" Aigwa asked to hide. "Well, I don't want to be aware of everything. It's boring. If having gods in charge is useless, I will give you back the ability to disappear everything, and you will be the queen of everything," Zeno-sama remarked. "I did it! I did it!" Aigwa wondered. "It is a matter of time before those Saiyans become so strong that not even the angels will be able to fight them. While the gods were forced by Grand Priest to train, Goku and Vegeta would continue to train inside the Room of Time. 10 years had already passed inside the Room of Time. 10 days out of it, Goku and Vegeta had achieved a great power, although they had no way of knowing how strong they was compared to the angels. "Very well, Vegeta, it's your turn," Goku noted. "This is ridiculous," Vegeta noted. "Come on, once it's your turn and once it's mine. We've been here for so long that we have nothing else to do," Goku noted. "Whatever," Vegeta noted in a bad mood. Vegeta would move a few meters away from Goku. He would put his hands together in the Kamehameha position. "Kamehameha," Vegeta noted, while he was charging a ball of energy in his hands. "Kamehameha," Vegeta noted. "Kamehameha." Vegeta would throw a great Kamehameha as Goku had taught him. "That was great," Goku noted. "Now it's your turn," Vegeta noted. "Okay," Goku noted. Goku would put his hands together in the final glow position. "It doesn't seem to be so hard," Goku thought. "Final reflection." Goku would note to launch a final reflection. "Wow, that was great!" "You don't get it," Vegeta noted. "Come on, a competition?" Goku noted. Goku and Vegeta would take positions. Vegeta would prepare a Kamehameha, and Goku the final reflection. Both would launch their attack. The powers would collide with each other. Both Goku and Vegeta would use all their energies. None would give up. After several seconds, an explosion was generated in the center. Goku and Vegeta was fired far away. Both was on the ground quite tired. "I can't believe it. That was extreme," Goku noted. "That was crazy," Vegeta noted. "Now that each one has the technique of the other, our next fusion will be even better than ever," Goku noted. "It may be, but remember that we should not show that we are so strong. We could have problems with the gods of destruction and Awa. That is Frieza's plan," Vegeta noted. Both still believed that it had been Frieza who had been in charge of locking them in the Room of Time. "I wonder if anyone will realize that we are missing on Earth. It's been 10 days. They should be worried," Goku noted. "How do we know that the Earth was not destroyed?" Vegeta inquired. "You're right. We must get out of here and see that everything is in order in Universe 7, Goku noted, seriously. Goku and Vegeta knew that something bad was happening outside the Room of Time. 15 days would pass. Aigwa's plans were going as she wanted. They have not yet left the Room of Time. As soon as they do, those two will have colossal power, Aigwa thought while she saw her children play among them. Meanwhile, Beerus continued to train hard in the hands of his angel. "Hey Whis, now that I think about it, what will that pair of fools be doing?" Beerus questioned. "If it refers to Goku and Vegeta, I have no idea," Whis noted. "Now that I think about it, it was wise to prevent them from continuing to train," Beerus remarked. "I don't think it's something they do just because they ask," Whis noted. I guess you are right, but we don't lose anything to prove, Beerus remarked. What do you have in mind?
Whis inquired. If he tells them not to train, they will worry and train even more. Even so, those two have a hunger for power that does not calm down with anything, Beerus remarked. Whis would look for his baculum to Goku and Vegeta. I would not find them anywhere. This is strange. They do not appear, Whis noted. It cannot be. Have they gone to another universe? Beerus questioned. I think I have a hypothesis that he might not like, Whis noted. The Room of Time? Beerus would put his eyes in white and faint. Just naming him the Room of Time would make him understand how strong both Saiyans would get. Without thinking for a second, Beerus would go with Whis to Earth. They would arrive at Bulma's house, where they inquired for them. How good they arrived. We do not know anything about Goku and Vegeta. Are they with you? Bulma questioned. Beerus would begin to groan with anger. How is it that you do not know anything about them? Whis inquired. It's been 15 days since they disappeared. Milga is very worried. And to be honest, me too, Bulma remarked. Are they really not with you? That pair of idiots. Beerus, furious, remarked. I hope these two have not done anything wrong, Bulma wondered, worried. Beerus and Whis would go without delay to the Kamisama Temple. They would meet Dende, who was scared by the presence of both. Good morning. What brings you here? Dende questioned. We want to know if Goku and Vegeta are in the Room of Time, Beerus remarked seriously. No, I have not seen them for a long time, Dende remarked. Whis would observe Dende seriously. He would notice something strange about him. Does it feel good? Whis inquired. Well, yes, I feel very good, Dende remarked. I want to go to the Room of Time. Show me, Beerus questioned. Dende would take Beerus and Whis to the Room of Time, but when they arrived, the door was not there. I do not understand. The door is not there, Dende remarked. Explain this to me, Beerus would demand. Dende was silent for a moment. He would lose track of what happened. What are you doing here? I did not expect you, Dende remarked. Are you making fun of us? Beerus questioned annoyingly. Not at all. I came here and I meet you. I apologize, Dende remarked, by bowing his head. How can I help you? I understand. Whis noted to take a step forward. Whis would lean his staff on Dende's forehead. He would fall sitting down. What did you do to him? Beerus questioned. I did not. Someone did something to him, Whis would answer. Someone bewitched Dende so that he lost his memory constantly. Who could do that? Beerus questioned. Think about it and do not say it, Whis noted seriously. By God, the door of the Room of Time. I remember it, Dende remarked. A woman came here, Dende remarked. But Whis would faint from a simple blow. These two are locked in the Room of Time for a long time, Whis noted. Whis would create a portal in the Room of Time, allowing to see inside. Vegeta and Goku would feel the key of Beerus and Whis, and they would leave without hesitation. At last, Goku noted. Beerus would take a step back, terrified. He could feel the great power of Goku and Vegeta. How long have they been in there? Beerus questioned. I do not know. We lost count, Goku noted. We entered here since we met the mother of Zeno-sama, Vegeta noted. What? Beerus, terrified, said. It's 15 days. So they've been training there for 15 years of uninterrupted training? Whis noted. Damn it, Beerus remarked. Listen, you two. For nothing in the world do you dare to visit Zeno-sama. It's an order. What is the problem? Aigwa asked when he arrived. Great Aigwa, Beerus, terrified, said.
Miss Aigua, apparently these two were locked in the room of time, Whis noted, while making a reverence. Wow, what a thing, Aigua said with a seriousness that looked intimidating. From what I see, you are very strong, much more than his god of destruction. I knew it. She was the one who did it for this to happen, Goku thought. Goku would see Vegeta. Only with the look they would understand. Beerus, I can see that these mortals have made a fool of you. Only with feeling the key of both can you appreciate how they surpass you, Aigua said. Great Aigua, I've been training very hard. I don't think they'll beat me, Beerus remarked, although he didn't even believe it. Are you telling me a liar? Aigua asked. No, none of that, it's just that, Beerus remarked, but he didn't know how to react. Aigua would create a portal to leave. I'll talk to my son about this, Aigua said. We'll organize an exhibition tournament. If these mortals are stronger than you, you'll be in trouble. Aigua would leave. Beerus would fall on his knees. He felt defeated. I can't believe it, Beerus remarked. Beerus, you've gotten stronger, haven't you? Goku noted, in a gentle way. Beerus would stand up angry. Goku and Vegeta would hate each other. You two pair of idiots, Beerus remarked. Beerus, control yourself. Remember that it is not their fault that they are stronger than you. Hours later, Grand Priest would reach the planet of Beerus. The god of destruction was terrified. Beerus, I am aware of the power of Goku and Vegeta, Grand Priest said furiously. Father, wait a moment. Whis noted. Whis would talk telepathically with his father. He would explain his reasons to make him understand that everything was a water plan. Tomorrow, a new exhibition fight will be held. You will have to fight Goku and Vegeta at the same time. Grand Priest said, Of losing, you know what will happen. I am done, Beerus remarked. I would have thought about it before spending all the time sleeping, Grand Priest said. By the way, you are forbidden to ask Goku and Vegeta to let them win. If we are loved and Mrs. Aigua discovers them, the entire Universe 7 will be annihilated. What a pity! It was a pleasure to be with you, Whis remarked. Hey, don't say goodbye so soon, Beerus remarked. Grand Priest would warn all the gods about the new exhibition fight. In the end, they would pass through the Earth to notify Goku and Vegeta. Goku and Vegeta were at Bulma's house while eating something. Gentlemen, it is a pleasure to see you. Grand Priest said, Hello, Goku noted. Tomorrow there will be an exhibition fight and you will be invited as fighters, Grand Priest said. Will we fight each other? They will know that in due time, Grand Priest said seriously. Grand Priest would leave. He would begin to prepare the platform for the exhibition fight. The next day, we see all the gods gathered where the exhibition fight was celebrated. Whis and Beerus had just arrived along with Goku and Vegeta. The gods was terrified. They feared that Goku and Vegeta would surpass the gods again. It cannot be that they have become so strong, Kitela said. I don't find the reason for this fight. Toppo was there as the new god of destruction, along with his Kaioshin and Margarita. Although it sounds bad what I say, I hope they lose, Toppo noted. Something is off. It cannot be. With this, Zenozama will end up getting even angrier, Geras said. Mr. Goku, Mr. Vegeta, please go to the platform, Grand Priest said. Very well. Now I will beat you, Goku noted. Not so fast, Grand Priest said. You will fight against the god of destruction of his universe. Aigua would intervene. Beerus would enter the platform. It looked completely off, as if he had already accepted his defeat. Go ahead, Mr. Beerus. Make your best effort, Whis would encourage, as if that would do anything. Beerus wondered. When these two left the room of time, they had colossal power. Now they're just hiding it.
Allow me, Aigua said, when facing Grand Priest, stealing the spotlight. Zenozama agrees with me that the result of this fight will decide who will be the new king of everything, Aigwa said.
What? Sidra said. What are you talking about? Quitella asked.
According to my advice, I have told my son that he should rule himself, regardless of his gods. Today, I have realized that these two mortals have increased their powers even more, approaching the level of the angels. Therefore, if your god of destruction cannot defeat them, Zenozama will give me his position, Aigwa said. Vegeta and Goku would watch. Each one smiled, knowing that his confinement in the room of time was a trap. On the other hand, if we get to detect that Goku and Vegeta allow themselves to win, Universe 7 will be completely eliminated, Aigwa said. Beerus, you better win, Quitella said, fearing that Aigwa will be the new queen of everything, and the gods will disappear. Does my presence bother you so much? Aigwa asked. Yes, you are talking about my mom, Zenozama noted. No, I did not mean that, Quitella said, terrified. This is a disaster. Those two trained very hard for 15 years, Grand Priest thought. But it makes no sense for him to talk to Zenozama. I would not believe that it was Aigwa who locked them up on purpose. Very well, I'm ready, Goku noted. Don't think that we will let you win. We Saiyans do not give up so easily, Vegeta said. Beerus would get into a fighting position. Goku and Vegeta would do the same. I'm going to fight. Grand Priest would give the signal. Goku and Vegeta would transform into the Super Saiyan Blue. Beerus could not believe it. I felt something strange with them. What are you doing? Beerus questioned. Both would throw everything at Beerus, but God of Destruction would easily dodge them. Why are they so slow? Beerus questioned. Hey, I told you to fight seriously, Aigwa said. But that's what we do, Goku noted. Kakara, let's not waste energy. Let's go with everything, Vegeta noted. Okay, Goku would answer. Goku and Vegeta exclaimed, raising their ki to the maximum. They would throw themselves back at Beerus, and this time the fight seemed more even. Between the three of them, they would exchange blows. Beerus managed to rival the two. Beerus has become very strong in a short time, Champa noted. Whis would watch Goku and Vegeta closely. No, they are not letting us win. They are fighting seriously, Whis noted with a big smile. Are you fighting seriously? Zenozama questioned. Yes, that's right, Great Lord. You lied, both Zenozama remarked at the same time to Aigwa. No, I swear not, Aigwa said. You said that Goku and Vegeta could beat Beerus with a single blow, one of the Zenozama remarked. I don't understand. I saw them myself. They were much stronger then, Aigwa said. Beerus would manage to beat Goku and Vegeta's guard. He would hit each of them with a precise blow to the stomach, leaving them with the low guard. That's it, Beerus. Finish them, Champa would celebrate. Shut up, Aigwa said out of herself, terrifying Champa. Goku would throw a Kamehameha at Beerus from a point. Then Vegeta would throw his final flash from the opposite direction. Beerus would stretch his hands to the sides. He would manage to resist the attack of each one for several seconds. Beerus is much stronger, both Seno-samas remarked. Mr. Beerus has become very strong in these days, Whis would point out. Enough, Aigwa screamed when she fell on the platform, creating a big bang. She looked furious with everyone. Aigwa was really furious. She felt that Goku and Vegeta pretended to be weak. Don't try to be smart. I know they are stronger than Beerus, furious Aigwa said. I'm sorry, we are not as strong as him, Goku noted. I saw them. It was noticeable that you were much stronger than Beerus, Aigwa said. Mom, what are you doing? Zenozama questioned. Yes, Mom, what are you doing? Zenozama questioned.
Children, they are pretending to be weak, but they are stronger, and I will show you now, Aigwa said. But we are seeing them fight. They are stronger than before, but certainly Beerus beats them, one of the Xenozama remarked. It can't be. What's going on? Aigwa wondered, upset. All this seems like a trap. I'm sorry, I think we disappointed her, Goku noted when making a reverence. Don't play dumb. I know they are stronger than that, Aigwa said. Aigwa would throw herself at Goku to attack him, but just when his hand was close to reaching his heart, it would stop at the order of Xenozama. Enough, the present Xenozama remarked. But Digo, Aigwa said, terrified. I could read the hostile look on Xenozama. Both Xenozama would start talking to each other in secret. We believe you want them to win to be the queen of everything. Is it true? One of the Xenozama questioned. No, it's not true, Aigwa said. You are telling us liars, the other Xenozama remarked. Damn it, I let myself go. I have to think about something, Aigwa wondered. Xenozama, your mom locked us in the room of time, Goku noted when pointing it out. Is it true? Xenozama questioned. Grand Priest would invoke a scale and analyze Goku and Vegeta with it. Indeed, they are 15 years older than the last time they were here, Grand Priest said. I want to go home, a Xenozama remarked. Yes, I want to go home, the other Xenozama remarked. Gentlemen, thank you very much for your presence, Grand Priest said. Grand Priest would applaud and each of the gods would return to their universes. Goku and Vegeta would return with Whis and Beerus. The god of destruction would fall seated. There are too many emotions in one day, Beerus remarked, exhausted. But everything turned out well, Goku noted. What happened to you? Whis inquired. They were supposed to be much stronger. And we are, Goku noted, from another position. What? Beerus remarked when realizing that there were 2 Goku and 2 Vegeta. What kind of trick is this? Since that event happened with the appearance of Aigwa, we feared that she would try something strange, Goku noted. We were not in the room of time for so long just training our body. We also learned other things, Vegeta noted. Goku and Vegeta, who had fought in the exhibition fight, would become a light, SC, and they would return to their original owners. I see that they were clones from here, Whis noted, amazed. I've seen similar techniques, but I never thought that you would learn to use it that way. Look, we're good, right? Goku laughed. They have done very well. They saved the gods this time, Beerus remarked. But they forget something. If you mean that Aigwa will soon know, no problem. The idea was to leave it in evidence with the same Xenozama, Vegeta noted. Do not trust Aigwa. If she wanted to fight against you, she would beat you. I have half the power of any of us angels, Whis noted. And how do you know what our true power is? Goku inquired. They look very confident. How about a sample? Whis noted, on guard. Vegeta? Goku inquired. Sure, no problem, Vegeta would answer. Meanwhile, Aigwa was reunited with Xenozama and Grand Priest, the king of the present and future. They were angry with their mother. Why did you do it? Both Xenozama questioned. You don't understand. I only locked them up for 15 years. It's nothing for the gods, Aigwa said, worried about what her son would do. But you lied, a Xenozama noted. And to stay as queen of everything, the other Xenozama remarked. Damn it, I'm in trouble, Aigwa wondered, worried. Aigwa would observe Grand Priest. He smiled with satisfaction, knowing that his plans had failed. We want you to leave and leave us alone, both Xenozama remarked. Okay, I won't bother you, Aigwa said when leaving. Can I offer you something? Grand Priest asked. Go away, both annoying Xenozamas remarked. Grand Priest would walk away worried. He knew that this situation had put both Xenozama in a bad mood. In the planet of Beerus, Whis fought against Goku and Vegeta at the same time. Both Saiyans were in their base form, and the angel had problems to sustain the fight. At one point, Whis would attack Goku with a kick, but it would pierce his body as if it were a ghost. When he reacted, he would turn. He had Goku behind him. Both would punch each other. Whis would manage to counter the attack, but he would get a kick from Vegeta in his back that would throw him away. I can't believe it.
Two mortals who put an angel in trouble, Beerus remarked, surprised. Whis would stop fighting. He was very satisfied with the result of both. It's amazing what a 15-year confinement did, Whis noted. It wasn't just that. We felt that Aigwa was a great threat, so that forced us to be stronger, Goku noted. Especially when we discovered that the time room had been sealed. That was an incentive for us, Vegeta noted. Let's just hope he loves us. He doesn't bother when he knows how strong they are. They haven't fought seriously with me, and they've managed to give me problems. Maybe even the other gods are afraid of them, Whis noted. Aigwa would reach Earth. He would see the whole planet with contempt. I can't believe those two have humiliated me this way, Aigwa said. And they're not here. Aigwa would point to Earth. He would throw a powerful ray of ki to the ground that would reach the core of Earth. Bulma was working in her workshop while she felt the ground tremble. Chi-Chi would see from the kitchen how the ground rose in front of her. Dende could see from his temple how the Earth was beginning to be destroyed. In a matter of seconds, the Earth would explode, leaving a cloud of rubble and meteorites everywhere. Everyone had died in the hands of Aigwa. Whis would feel a strange sensation. He would feel that something was happening. Why do I feel like something is missing? Whis inquired. What do you mean? Goku inquired. I don't know. It was as if something faded out of nowhere, the angel said. Whis would use his baculum. He would look for the Earth. He would take his hand to his mouth when he discovered that it had been destroyed. I can't believe it, Whis noted, amazed. Whis, what's going on? Goku inquired. Beerus, look at this, Whis noted. Beerus would observe the Earth, at least where it should be. Only the remains of it were there. Beerus's gloomy expression would leave Goku and Vegeta disconnected. I don't know how to tell you, Beerus remarked, without finding the exact words. The Earth was destroyed, Whis noted without anesthesia. No, it's not true, Goku noted when he observed the baculum. Vegeta would also observe. They both looked furious. They're all dead, Whis noted. Aigwa, it must have been her, Goku noted. Aigwa is a very special person, so pay attention to her, Whis noted. Go, Whis, what are you talking about behind my back? Aigwa said, who had arrived. Aigwa, Goku noted, furious. A pair of fools. They made fun of me, Aigwa said. I can feel them. They are much stronger than the exhibition fight. You destroyed the Earth, Vegeta said, blindfolded. Beerus, it was better if we separated, Whis noted. Goku and Vegeta would transform into Super Saiyan Blue, unleashing their true power. Both had a power out of the ordinary. They are stronger than me. I can't believe it, Whis noted. Aigwa has no chance against those two. Vegeta would get to Aigwa with a punch bump on his face. Aigwa said goodbye far away, colliding with Beerus's castle. Aigwa would come out of the rubble straight to Vegeta, but Goku would fall on her, stepping on her, causing her to collide with the ground. Aigwa would take a big step with her fall. Damn it, you'll pay, Vegeta noted, furious. Whis, Aigwa has your level. In fact, it could be said that she is slightly stronger than you. Beerus, worried, would say. It wasn't so strong the last time I saw her. It looks like she hasn't been left with her arms crossed, Whis noted. Aigwa would come out of the well she had left in the ground. She would look furious. Why did you destroy the Earth? Goku would seriously ask. "It's the least they deserved for humiliating me that way," Aigwa would answer. "You locked us in the room of time for 15 years, and we thought we'd forgive you for taking us to this power," Vegeta noted. "But not even being the mother of Zeno-sama, you'll save yourself from this." "What a pity, because there will be nothing they can do," Aigwa said with a ruthless smile. Aigwa screamed, raising her power to the maximum. Goku and Vegeta was shocked. They wouldn't expect Aigwa to have so much power. "Vegeta, let's not trust each other," Goku noted. "We are fighting with the mother of the king of everything. This fight is something I would never have imagined," Vegeta noted. Goku and Vegeta would throw everything at Aigwa. Both would arrive with a punch, but Aigwa would resist both attacks at the same time. Aigwa, with a key explosion, would throw Goku and Vegeta far away. "You can't with me," Aigwa said furiously, while the ground near her was destroyed. Big branches would come out from under the ground. They would wrap Goku and Vegeta. The two Saiyans was imprisoned. "Beerus, stay away from this," Whis noted. "Wait," Beerus remarked, when he saw how the angel would join the fight. Whis would go at full speed towards Aigwa. Aigwa would make more roots sprout from under the ground. The angel would dodge them from side to side. He would reach Aigwa and hit her in the face. Aigwa would turn her face to one side, while in the distraction, Goku and Vegeta was able to free themselves. "Whis, damn bastard, remember that once I was the queen of everything," Aigwa said. "That does not matter, not even the same Zeno-sama will forgive you for this," Whis noted. "Aigwa is very strong, but with Whis on our side we can win," Goku noted. Goku and Vegeta would join. Between the three, they would attack Aigwa at the same time. Aigwa would begin to have difficulties when fighting the three at the same time, but she would not give up so easily. Beerus's planet would begin to tremble by the intensity of the fight. Aigwa screamed furiously as she created a storm of ki that would drive the three away from her. Aigwa said. "Grand Priest said," as she arrived through a portal. Beerus remarked astonished. Aigwa said. "And he is seeing everything. He was the one who asked me to come," Grand Priest said seriously. "I also took the liberty to tell you what he did to my wife." "What did he do to our mother?" Whis inquired. "That witch deserved to die. Her compassion gave me nausea," Aigwa said. Grand Priest would reach Aigwa with a blow on her neck. Aigwa would fall to the ground with her eyes blank. She could not move. "You do not know how eager I was to do that," Grand Priest said. "He defeated her with a single blow," Goku noted astonished. Grand Priest would go for Aigwa to take her with Zeno-sama, but when he tried, his image would turn to Earth. "He deceived me," Grand Priest said, when he realized that Aigwa had escaped. Whis was bewildered. He did not know anything about the death of his mother was because of Aigwa. "Why did you never say it, father?" Whis noted something sad. "I'm sorry, son. None of you knew it. The idea was to avoid a confrontation that would lead to Chiaotzu. If I have told you now, it's because Zeno-sama considers Aigwa an enemy of the gods, and it does not matter if you know it or not." "I understand," Whis noted. Goku would support his hand on Whis's shoulder. "How sorry I am," Goku noted. "No problem, no need to feel compassion," Whis would smile. "We must find Aigwa. Who knows what he could be planning now," Vegeta noted. "If you already know that Zeno-sama authorized to fight against her, you will not resist anything. Let me do something first," Goku noted. Goku would use the teleportation. He would reach the planet of Zeno-sama. He would see the two kings of everything.
Both looked more serious than normal. "I'm sorry about all this,"
Goku noted. "What are you going to do?" Zeno-sama inquired. "Yes, what are you going to do?" Zeno-sama inquired. "That's what I'm here to talk to you about," Goku noted. "Aiwa disappeared the Earth and killed all my friends. I know I can rebuild her with the dragon's super spheres. But before taking any action, I have to take care of her. I need you to know, out of respect for you, it is possible that I have to kill her." Both Zeno-samas would observe each other very seriously. "No, you won't," Zeno-sama noted. "Yes, you won't," Zeno-sama noted. "So, what do you suggest?" Goku inquired. "You can defeat her, but you will have to imprison her," Zeno-sama noted. "She's still our mother," Zeno-sama noted. "Well, I'll talk to Grand Priest and Whis. I guess they'll know some method to contain her," Goku noted. "By the way, try to take care of yourself. Don't do anything to them." Goku would disappear with the teleportation. "Will he do something to us?" Zeno-sama noted between them. Goku would return to the planet of Barris to comment on what he had spoken to the king of everything. "Then we'll just have to imprison her," Grand Priest said. "I don't think it's easy. He has more power than me," Whis noted. Vados would call Whis through his binoculars. "Sister, do you have news of Aiwa?" Whis inquired. "No, but I took precautions with the dragon's super spheres," Vados noted. "I took the two closest and hid them in different dimensions. At least we'll be calm that he won't use them against us." "Well done, sister," Whis noted. Vegeta was apart. He was meditating with his arms crossed. "Vegeta, I see you very serious," Goku noted. "I haven't seen my family for 15 years. And now we will have to fight against the mother of the king of everything, but without killing her," Vegeta would explain. "I think I have reasons to be. Come on, we'll defeat her the next time we see her," Goku noted. "We haven't used the fusion yet." "I have to go," Grand Priest said. And he would disappear. "What happens?" Goku inquired. "Zeno-sama probably called him. Both have direct communication with the mind," Whis noted. Goku would hold Vegeta without prior notice, and he would use teleportation to reach the planet of Zeno-sama. "I can't believe it," Goku noted, amazed. Goku would notice the Guardians lying on the ground. Both were dead with a hole in their chest. "Water," Goku noted when he saw her. Water had his hands covered in blood. "I will claim the position of king of everything, no matter what I have to do," Water noted. "Both Zeno-samas were hidden behind your throne, while Grand Priest covered them. Water, Water, you can't try to kill your own children," Grand Priest said furious. "I just wanted to do a test," Water noted. "And with this I proved it." "Water," Goku noted when he threw himself at her. Water would turn. Goku would observe and smile. Goku would reach her and hit her. But by doing so, his body would turn into sand and crumble. "Not again," Goku noted, furious. "I don't understand. What is your plan?" Goku inquired. "See if Zeno-sama was able to destroy her," Grand Priest said. Both Zeno-samas were trembling. It was something that nobody was used to seeing. "Little Zen, are you okay?" Goku inquired when he approached them. "Yes," both Zeno-samas remarked, although they looked terrified. "It can't be. The kings of everything are afraid," Goku noted. "Don't worry, I will protect them." That his own mother wants to eliminate them, it must mean a very hard blow, Grand Priest said. Both Zeno-samas would approach Grand Priest, and they would hug their legs. "Don't leave again," both Zeno-samas remarked. "Don't worry, I'll stay with you," Grand Priest said. "That means we won't have the Supreme Priest to fight against Aiwa,"
Vegeta noted. We can fight her, you'll see. Goku noted. A portion of Xeno-sama's palace would disappear completely. Hey, why are you doing this? Goku inquired. It's the nerves. Things are disappearing out of fear, Grand Priest said. It will be better if you leave. I will try to calm them down. If things start to disappear out of fear, it will be a problem, Vegeta thought. We're going to look for Aiwa. We have to stop her. Goku noted. Goku and Vegeta would return to the planet of Barris. Both would begin to meditate to find the key to Aiwa. The angels would also be looking for her, but they were unsuccessful. After a few hours, the key to Aiwa would appear out of nowhere, Vegeta noted. Goku would take Vegeta, and with the teleportation, they would reach a distant, unknown planet. Aiwa, you have no respect for your own children, Goku noted seriously. What can two mortals of respect know? Aiwa inquired. We can teach you to hit, Vegeta noted. Go ahead. I wait for you. Aiwa smiled. Goku and Vegeta would transform into Super Saiyan Blue. They would launch with everything from the beginning. Both would attack Aiwa in a coordinated way. Aiwa managed to dodge their attacks, but the insistence of both to attack prevented her from counterattacking. Even so, Aiwa looked very confident. No matter what you do, you can't with me, Aiwa noted. We'll see about that, Vegeta noted. Goku would hit Aiwa in the face. By defeating his guard, Vegeta would kick her stomach. Then between the two they would attack with everything. Aiwa would receive several blows and was fired away with a combined ki attack from Goku and Vegeta. Aiwa would fall to the ground, but she would stand up with a strange smile. I don't understand. Why don't you defend yourself? Goku inquired. Kakarot, I think you have something planned, Vegeta noted.
Anyway, it doesn't make sense. It's like he's letting himself win, Goku noted. Or maybe he's studying us, Vegeta noted seriously. You fight very well as a team. Locking them up for 15 years was a good idea after all, Aiwa noted. You should be happy with me. Don't you want to get out of the list? Goku noted furiously. Goku would appear behind Aiwa. With a kick in the back, he would throw her towards Vegeta. Then, Vegeta would receive her with a hook under his chin, raising her to the top of the sky. Goku and Vegeta would attack Aiwa with a ki beam, which was combined when they reached her. Aiwa would receive the attack, losing sight of both in the explosion. Seconds later, Aiwa would fall to the floor. Why don't you fight? Goku inquired. Aiwa would stand up. The blood on her face was cleaned. Enough games. I already know the fighting style they use, Aiwa noted. You were just studying us, Vegeta noted. Now here comes the interesting part, Aiwa noted. Aiwa would disappear in front of his eyes. She would appear behind Vegeta. Vegeta would turn with a kick when he felt his presence, but when he made contact, Aiwa would disappear again. How? Vegeta noted. Vegeta! Goku noted. Aiwa was above Vegeta, channeling a ki attack with both hands. When attacking Vegeta, Goku would stand in his way. He would cover himself by crossing his arms to resist the attack. After an effort, he would manage to deflect the ki beam. It's fast, Goku noted. Aiwa would disappear again. He could feel his presence everywhere, but he was out of sight. It can't be that we can't detect it, Vegeta noted. Goku and Vegeta would stand back to back. They tried to locate Aiwa. It's not possible. It's as if they were everywhere at the same time, Goku noted. Goku and Vegeta would close their eyes. They would try to find the exact place where Aiwa was circulating. But it was impossible. In a moment, hundreds of ki balls would fall from the sky. Without moving, they would create a ki barrier to protect themselves. "How does he do it?" Goku inquired. This and Vados would arrive. They had discovered something that would alarm Goku and Vegeta. "What are you doing here?" Goku inquired. "There are two," Vados noted. "What?" Vegeta inquired, disconcerted. "Aiwa brought the other version of her. From where the other one comes, he loves us," this noted. "We managed to realize in time. That's why it was difficult for us to track her," Vados noted. "One left a trail while the other moved to the other side." Both Aiwa would finally show themselves. "How intruded they are. We wanted to play with them," Aiwa noted. "If there are two, you love us. The fairest thing is that there are two of us, don't you think?" Aiwa noted. "Vegeta, let's split up," Goku noted. Goku and Vegeta would throw each one of the Aiwa, each part in a fierce fight. "I have the feeling that something will go very wrong," Vados noted. Both Aiwa would manage to knock down Goku and Vegeta at the same time. "I know everything about you. We have been investigating you," Aiwa noted. "I know they can merge, so do it once and for all," Aiwa noted. "Why do they give us that opportunity?" Goku inquired, distrusting both Aiwa. The two Aiwa would hold hands. After turning their bodies into light, they would merge into a new, unique, and much stronger Aiwa. "For a simple reason," Aiwa noted. "The fights are not always to win or to lose. They are also to prove things." "What are you talking about?" Vegeta inquired without understanding. "A mortal can challenge a god and fight against him. And even if he does not win, if he manages to establish a fight, it is enough for a god to fear the limits of mortals," Aiwa would explain. "This fight will be to show everyone how powerful I can be. Although I do not have the ability to disappear the tone of Zeno-sama, I want them to merge, that they believe in that powerful being. So I will make the gods tremble and even Grand Priest with this fight." "Vegeta," Goku noted. "It's okay," Vegeta noted. Vegeta and Goku would make the steps of the fusion, becoming Gogeta. "This is going too far," this noted. "We have to warn the others," Vados noted. Aiwa would attack Vados with a ki laser, but this would get in the way. The attack would pierce the right side of his chest from side to side. "This!" Vados noted to hold him so that he doesn't fall. "Damn, you went too far," Gogeta remarked. Gogeta would transform into Super Saiyan Blue. His ki could be detected by each of the angels in the two universes by his great power. "Yes, you are strong," Aiwa noted, "but not so much." Gogeta would throw everything towards Aiwa. He would begin to attack her with a series of consecutive blows. Aiwa would manage to dodge each of his attacks, and he would kick Gogeta in the face. Gogeta would fall to the ground in pain. "It can't be! I read all my movements!" Furious Gogeta remarked. "It is logical. There is a big difference between you and me," Aiwa noted when she exploded her ki while her eyes shone red. "You are two different beings that merged into one. We are the same person in one, an improvement of ourselves," Aiwa noted. Aiwa from one moment to another would reach Gogeta with a strong blow to his stomach. Gogeta would lose his form of Super Saiyan Blue. Apparently, he no longer had any chance against the new Aiwa. What could happen now that Aiwa merged with her other version? Will Gogeta have a chance and defeat her? And even more important, what will happen to the Xeno-sama position and all the universes? We will know this in the next part of this theory. Friends, I hope you have loved the movie of Goku and Vegeta locked in the Room of Time. Remember that if you want to see more parts of this theory, this video has to reach 120 likes, many comments, and subscribe for more theories. See you in a next video.